term already defines, the world is facing a huge problem, that is food storage. No any continent and no any country in the world can't say that they don't have the problem of food storage. Many reports and many articles have been published by many organizations like UNO Food and Agricultural Organization, World Food Programme, Food Standards, Australia, New Zealand, etc. The reports that these organizations publishes threatens to the whole world despite of taking major steps for controlling the food insecurity and food storage due to increasingly population growth and changes in weather and climate. This problem seems to be the massive problem of the whole world. Many countries and many people are being affected by this global problem. Global report on food storage. As we all know, food storage is one of the major problems of the whole world. Different stats and different reports are being presented by different organizations solving the problem. We first need to find out the data that how much of population are being suffered by the food storage. Here in this section, I am going to highlight some of the major points of the report that was being represented by many organizations on the whole world. About 124 million people in 51 countries are suffering from massive food insecurity or even more worse. People require the high attention to save their lives and reduce malnutrition. Yemen, Somalia, northeastern Nigeria and South Sudan were the countries that were found worst food crisis in 2000 semester, where nearly about 32 million people were food insecure and they require emergency assistance. Two countries of South Sudan were in such a worse condition that famine had to be declared in February 2017. About 108 million people across 48 countries are suffering from massive food insecurity or even more in last year. The rise in massive number of people found in massive food insecurity is due to the insecurity with their countries, and drought has also played the massive role. The number of children and women that need nutrition support has increasingly daily. Now let us see the reasons behind global food storage. There are many reasons behind global food storage. Some of them are climate change and food storage, global population growth and food storage, lack of government funding, lack of emergency plans, corruption and political instability, plant disease, etc. Now I'll just talk about the lack of government funding. This is one of the main reasons founded for food storage. Many budget of a country is scheduled for health, education, security, transportation, but no such budget is scheduled for food security. I'm not saying the budget on health, education, transportation, etc. are not waste, but government have to look on food storage as well. Half of American budget is scheduled on security. Lots of money have been wasted buying arms and ammo, nuclear missiles for a country, but for implementing a policy and rules and regulations has to be scheduled for those plans. Instead of buying arms and ammunition for a war, government should start to fund for preventing food storage as well. Those countries which doesn't have a problem of food storage should also start to fund for food storage, because it is not just a problem of a single country, it is a problem of a global nature. Now let's talk about what are the effects on public health due to food storage. Some of them are food storage and malnutrition on children, maternal health and food storage. Now let's talk about the countries which are affected by extremely by global food storage. Now let's talk about role of Australia in order to eradicate food storage. Some of it has increased food production, it has invested in agricultural research and development, and it has invested on workforce, it has been raising awareness. So this is the role of Australia to eradicate food storage in the world. Thank you.